Pay attention, you bastards.
All right, so Texas just passed a bill requiring fathers to pay pre-child support.
Clock it.
I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel. Pay pre-child support. What does that mean exactly?
I think if you're not married, then they ain't got to pay child support or whatever. Or if the father is absent and they're not together, then probably yes. But if they're not together, I don't know. Then you need to pay up before I have this baby, because as soon as I have this baby, then you're gone. And you're not taking care of your kid.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about child support just in general. And I don't know how I feel about this, right? I feel like, let's talk child support in general. I feel like, yes, if a woman has a child and the man is not there and he's doing the bare minimum or absolutely nothing, should that nigga pay child support? Yes, he should.
Yeah.
You should support your baby.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's too many men that kind of use that as like a badge of honor. I pay my child support. I pay my child support. Nigga, you supposed to. But that's the bare minimum. So I don't respect it. When a nigga goes around and goes, oh well, you know, yeah, I'll pay my child support and this. I feel like for you to even get put on child support and for you to accept it is lame. I truly feel that way. Now, under certain circumstances, maybe under certain circumstances, but nigga, just support your kid. Just support your kid. Just be there for your kid. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
I mean, sometimes it's not even them accepting it. It's, you know, if the woman takes them to court, that's what they got to do. Sometimes there's just no way around it. Even if they are like, hey, I do help, I do this or whatever, still get put on child support.
I feel like I'm not going to put all this stuff out there, but I've been through a similar situation, right? If you're there and you're present and someone takes you and puts you on child support, you can fight that legally and win and get shared custody. It's very easy to do that. So when people accept child support, I just be feeling like, I feel like it's an easy way out, right? I feel like that's a very easy way out. And again, I'm not saying every single case. It's a lot of guys, I'm sure is watching this, is like, oh, well, no, I pay child support, but I've been there for my kid. And I get it. But I'm just saying to the dudes that's doing the bare minimum and they're like, oh, well, you know, I'll pay my child support and this and that and this. And it's like a thing of like, oh, yeah, this. It's like, nigga, you shouldn't even be on child support. You shouldn't even be on child support. And on top of that, I feel like women should stop putting niggas on child support that are really there. Because there's a lot of women out here that put niggas on child support and it's just like, you trying to just get that money. You trying to get extra money. Mm-hmm. And you ain't have to put that nigga on child support, but you want to get extra money. Because he was supporting his kids. Yeah. So, but with the situation with Texas, I feel like, yeah, I mean, should a man be there for his kid? Yes. Does he deserve to be on child support if the baby's not even here yet? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like he automatically gets put. It gotta be more stuff that comes out to talk about that. So he automatically, because you're pregnant, he automatically should start paying child support. Now, if you guys decide that you guys are keeping that baby, I feel like he should definitely support and definitely start getting things that the baby needs and help you get from and to. I do feel that way. But Should he automatically start paying on something and automatically soon as you get pregnant and you submit to the government that you pregnant, he should automatically have to come out the pocket $500 a month? No, I don't feel that way. I don't understand why he would have to. I don't understand that. So I'm confused a little bit about the whole thing.
Well, you just got to do more research because, like I said, probably for couples that are not together.
But I feel like even if they're not together, why does he have to pay child support?
Because what if she knows that he's not going to be there for the kid?
How does she know?
They've been in a relationship.
But how does she know though?
What
you
do
get
you
what
mean?
I'm saying?
Because
like,
of his character.
I'm just saying they could have not worked out as far as a relationship together.
Yeah, but I'm saying they probably had a conversation like, I don't want the baby, I don't want this kid, or well, you figure it out, you deal with it on your own. Okay, fine, cool.
Yeah, I feel like if that's the case,
that's
then,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like if that's the case, then yes, yeah. I feel like it's okay.
Yeah.
But I feel like just like with regular child support, it's going to be a lot of situations where a woman just, I want to get this extra money. We not together, so I know I can get this extra money.
Well, maybe there's going to be laws and regulations.
I feel like it should be. But again, man, let me know what y'all think. I think this is a really interesting topic, and I feel like it just has to be done the right way, right? And not abused. Because the system is abused. And again, there's a lot of deadbeat ass niggas out there, right? It's a lot of them. But it's a lot of niggas that's out there that take care of their kids and still get put on child support because women want the extra money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to just go with one side and say this side is right, this side is wrong, or this side is...
You sound a little sexist.
How? When I gave both sides. I just gave both sides. How do I sound sexist?
I don't know. I feel like you're siding more with the men.
I mean, I'm a man, and I've been through a similar situation, so I know firsthand like what it could be.
But yours is a little different.
I don't know. I feel like I know. Again, I feel like I know both on what it could be. But again, like I said, I'm not siding because again, I know some deadbeat ass niggas. I know niggas personally that's like, nigga, you deserve to be on child support, nigga. Nigga, you deserve it. You deserve to be on child support and you should be paying 3 times what you paying, sucker. I know niggas like that. And I also know niggas that's like, man, bro, I pay child support, but I've been supporting my kids. And my kid actually live with me part-time, but I pay child support.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, so it's like, I know both sides. You know, but again, I do know more deadbeat dudes on child support than niggas that got their shit together. And I feel like there's the guys that, not every guy, but a lot of guys that be on child support, it's because they don't be supporting. They don't be really supporting for real. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And them niggas ain't, them niggas claim they street niggas and they claim they get money niggas and all of this extra shit, but then you don't support your kids. And it's a lot of cases like that.
Yeah.
Those niggas deserve to be on child support 1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%. You know what I'm saying?
And I wonder if you don't pay, it's like if they still do like the back child support.
I feel like they will.
They take it out of the checks and stuff like that.
I feel like it will. It should be.
But I'm sure, and there should be. I'm sure there's going to be like laws and regulations, a lot of like a questionnaire and a whole breakdown, and I'm sure there's going to be that so that is not going to be abused for, certain women to take advantage just to get the money to get their nails done or their hair done or whatever, and not use it on the kid.
Yeah. I think it should definitely be some stuff set in place. I think it should definitely be some things that, some guidelines. You know what I'm saying? It definitely should. But I want to know how y'all feel, honestly. Like, make sure you get in the comments. Do y'all believe in child support? Men and women, do you believe in child support? Do you feel like a child, child support it should be a thing where it happens before the baby is born?
For personally, me, like, would I really care about child support? No. If the father doesn't want to be in the kid's life or anything like that, I'm more so like, okay, I'll figure it out. I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't, nothing. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. God's got us.
Yeah.
And I got a whole family, a village. That's why they say it takes a village. Because, I will have support. I don't need the man's support or whatever. He don't want to be there. He don't want to be there. So,
So you feel?
yeah. Mm-hmm. If he don't want to be there, he don't want to be there. And personally, I'm not about to go to the whole court, do all the extra, get the child support. And I'm not saying women don't do it. Like, I'm not saying don't. If you guys need to, then cool. But I'm just not one to just like, you know what? Okay, whatever.
I feel like it's an interesting topic, just as a whole, not just this thing about Texas, but as a whole, I do feel like it's an interesting topic because I'm like, how do you feel about child support? Is it a thing where you're like, no, I need that money? Nah, they gonna pay that, because I've heard different stories. Just in general, I've heard people that's I heard of women that got kids and they don't, the dad not involved, and they like, he better pay this child support. He gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? And then I've heard situations where it's like, there's women that's like, nah, I don't, nigga, I'm getting money. Like, I'm not worried about your money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's a right or wrong to it. I think it's whatever you need, right? If you need it and that kid needs it, because I have a kid, we have a daughter, this is her stepmom, and it does get tough. I know what those costs are. Right. Luckily, her mom is involved in a way where she's with her, she's doing her thing. When she's with us, she's doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she's good on both sides. But yeah, I mean, there a lot of times it be situations where it's just one sided. There's one parent that's supporting like every single day.
Like my mama, raising 2 girls. Well, she has 4 kids, but we were the last 2 twins. My daddy wasn't involved. And he didn't pay child support.
But shout out to...
And that would be one of the reasons why I'm like, I wouldn't even be worried about child support, because I don't want to go through the stress of like going to court, re-signing papers, doing all this. Oh, because he's not paying child support. Then I got to do this. Like, I don't want to worry about that. My mom, I saw her stress enough about all that, so then I'm like, nope, you know what? I'm cool. I'm straight. I wouldn't even want to deal with it. Nope. And he didn't pay no back child support. So, either way, didn't get nothing. So, yeah, I would not want to see my mom go through all that stuff. So, I wouldn't even care about child support, because I wouldn't even want to go through it. I would not want to go through it. I wouldn't. It's too much for me, and I don't know, it's just too stressful. And like I said, I get it for the women.
Where does steamer come from?
It's my face steamer. And make sure you follow my YouTube channel, Chanel T. We talk about beauty and facials. But just to see what my mom went through, this is not to disregard women that put the man on child support and really need the help and stuff like that. I'm not saying like don't do it. For me, I just don't want to go through the stress, because the man is like, okay, yeah, you got the papers, you're on child support, but now you're still not paying anything. So I went through all that stuff and I'm still not getting anything from my kids. I'm still not, so shout out to my mom, because she raised 4 beautiful kids, educated, smart, we look good and everything. So, and she did a hell of a good job by herself. So to be honest, I wouldn't even care.
There y'all have it. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments, as I've been saying through this whole video. Let me know how you feel in the comments, because I really want the dialogue. I want to know how people really feel about child support. and just like, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Is it depending on the situation? How do y'all feel? And also, yeah, how do y'all feel about the Texas thing? Do you think that's something that should be happening? Should men be on child support as soon as, I guess, they decide, or as soon as it's a thing of like, yeah, like soon as it's, hey, we're having this baby, should the man automatically go on child support? Let me know in the comments. Let me know how you feel. As always, appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. Thank you for watching. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification bell. And make sure you follow our channel.
Chanel team.
We'll catch you on the next one.